Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good evening. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Putri Nabila binti Sainuddin with metric number E22A0525. I am also the moderator of forum today. Here, I would like to introduce our invitation from medical expert, namely Ms. Rabiatul Adawiyah binti Rahim as the first panel. We also have vaccine receptors, Ms. Irma Nurina Tihani binti Muhammad Jais as the second panel, and none other than from Community Service Officer, Ms. Shuhada binti Junaidi as our last panel today. I would like to welcome all of you to this presentation. In today's section, we will discuss about vaccine, where we will identify whether the use of vaccine is actually good or otherwise to other health. As we know, the vaccine actually has its own benefit. But what are the factors that cause some to reject the vaccine? And is there a way to attract the attention of the public to take the vaccine? Without wasting any more time, I will explain the definition of vaccine. According to courses from Wikipedia, vaccines are biological preparation that provide actively acquired immunity to the current infection or malignant disease. The safety and efficacy of the vaccine has been extensively studied and validated. Vaccine usually contain agents that resemble the disease-causing microorganisms and are often made from weakened or die form of the microbe. Its toxin or one of surface proteins. The agents stimulate the body immune system to recognize the agent as a threat, destroy it, and to further recognize and destroy any microorganism exocyte with that agent that it may encounter in the future. Taking the vaccine are not actually happens because there are several factors that cause them to take it. It's cover this issue. I would like to invite our invitation from medical expert, namely Ms. Rabiatul Adawiyah binti Rahim, to explain some factors that cause some who do not want to take the vaccine.
Before I start, I would like to thank the moderator for giving me opportunity to explain the factor that cause some to not want to make a vaccine. The first one is vaccine can cause autism if a child receives too many vaccine. Aluminum content in vaccine is believed to cause autism. However, the autism content is very low. Baby who are breastfed for 6 months contain more aluminum that is included in the vaccine. It is lower than food or medicine that is taken in daily life. In addition, some believe that if someone else child receive vaccine injection, but their child does not need to take it. This understanding is because their children can still get the infection and most likely can get harmful complication after that. More people have mortality, the weaker that herd immunity. In Malaysia too, most of the double that receive regarding the use of vaccine are due to presence of peak DNA on vaccine. There are also a few people who worry that the content of the vaccine is dangerous. The fact is, do not use any substance that can affect a person's health. The exception is for live vaccine, which should be avoid infection with weakness immune system. Other ingredients are preservative, stabilis, and adjuvant, and other ingredients. Is that from me?
Oh, now it's feel like we all know why some of them refuse to get vaccinated. However, as we know, vaccine actually help to protect ourselves from disease. As long as we don't try it ourselves, as long as we don't know the extent of the effect on ourselves. Okay, to continue our warm section this evening, I welcome our beautiful and smart panel members today who are receiving vaccine to continue this section by explaining the benefit of vaccine to human. Please welcome.
Thanks to the moderator. Well, let me know our session today. There is no denying that vaccines that have their own advantages and disadvantages for our bodies. This may be due to difference in blood, disease, and so on. But of course, the real purpose of its creation is for our own good. Here I will explain the benefits of vaccine. Most diseases have drugs and vaccines that have the potential to prevent and cure disease epidemics. In recent times, the symptoms of COVID-19 have spread in every country, which carries a high risk of death. Vaccine is one of the public health interventions that can reduce the spread of disease and prevent complications. Vaccines do a lot of good. Among them is disease control. Vaccines are very effective in controlling or eliminating dangerous disease. Recently, the COVID-19 epidemic has spread in every country. The World Health Organization reports that the COVID-19 vaccine can reduce infection rates and prevent outbreaks. Also, herd immunity. When more people get vaccine, it makes everyone less likely to get the disease they are vaccinated for. The control of this disease is called herd immunity and benefits the entire community. For example, the COVID-19 vaccine have been used over the world. The groups that need to be vaccinated are the elder, adults, children, and patients. As more people decide not to vaccinate, the disease they prevent have the potential to spread or get out of control. This is why research on vaccine safety is important. Finally, vaccine will help you healthy. The Centers of Disease Control and Prevention (CDC) recommend lifelong vaccination to protect against many infections. When you skip vaccinations, you've linked yourself to disease. The benefits of the vaccine is that it can reduce the symptom of complications. That's all for me. Thank you.
Thank you for the information and interesting talk, Miss Irma. It seems that many good effects actually outweigh the side effect that will arise. Well, we already know the factor and advantage of vaccine. Attract the however, It's feel like our talk is incomplete without finding some way or step to attract the community to get the vaccine. So we invite community service officer Miss Nur Shuhada binti Junaidi. Please share how to get people's attention to get vaccinated.
Okay, first of all, I would like to thank you to the moderator and other panelists who have provided vaccine-related exposure. I also think, same like moderator said, our discussion is incomplete without knowing how to encourage the community to take the vaccine. One of the ways that can be done is to hold an awareness campaign. We acknowledge it is easy for us to be influenced and believe in unstated information, and will tend to accept it wrongly without checking the fact and source. By holding a health campaign by those who are knowledgeable and expert such as the campaign, is it necessary to have vaccine against health? We provide awareness and information to the community. When they understand correctly, they will not worry about taking the vaccine and feel safe about its use in protecting the body against any health threat. I think one suggestion alone is not enough. Therefore, the role of children and teenagers in communicating vaccine information to their parents is also one of the ways to encourage to take the vaccine, especially to their parents. The awareness of children and teenagers at the school level can also influence others, especially their parents, where they are given exposure at school about vaccine. They will also convey the information to parents and the community. Indirectly, they also open the mind of the public regarding vaccine. Last but not least, as we know, our country has its own religious belief and has pious people that can be used as a reference. Therefore, health authorities, such as Ministry of Health, can try to ask religious leaders to encourage vaccination, especially others adults trust their religious leader and believe in what they say and do. Faith-based approach can increase vaccination, even among those who have low confidence in vaccination for themselves or their children. That's all for me.
Thank you. After hearing all the discussion about vaccine, then we can conclude and agree that vaccine are good for our health. Without taking the vaccine, we are actually more vulnerable and easy to get various diseases that are currently plaguing the world. Finally, we have come to the end part of our presentation. I would like to express my gratitude to our presenters again for the information talk and also to the panels for active participation. Hopefully, the presentation will be benefit for everyone. Thank you for your attention.